Summary should go into the direction of our colleague from Bulgaria, his explicit question, what we should do after this cultural forum, or what should happen with the communication. I mean, I don't know on what page, because pages are not mentioned here, but it is 4.1. It is very nicely stated, further developing dialogue with the cultural sector. And there are, I mean, the events that are foreseen and the structure how should go. And it is, of course, we must be aware that this cultural forum is also organized in somehow to make a validation of this paper, or to get from you a different opinion. For example, today at the plenary, we were told by the representative of the Committee of Regions that he sees that the open method is not good and doesn't make sense for the reasons, as far as I understood, of the subsidiarity, national policies. So the better national policies should cooperate, and then everything will be fine. I mean, I would not like further discuss in this late afternoon this issue. But for example, if we agree that open method is something we can live with, and even what you suggested now, to come with a list of the subjects or whatever, the issues, matters, whatever. I mean, this is making my job tomorrow much more easier to say to their highnesses who will be there, that this is the Vox Populi saying, in a sense, and also what Anthony is trying to provoke, what also to think about 2009 and, to have a different subjects then and to come a step forward. So we must know that this communication and all the efforts is now going from the side of the intellectual leadership, as we call this, of the DG Culture, to the national states. And national states should discuss this and should make a promotion within their respective governments, and not only governments, but the institutions as such, to accept this and to see this as a valid paper to be put in action. And I think that what is described here, how to make in next 2 years, to prepare the reports, to have open discussions again and things like this, is a way that I would say we can strongly influence the process of planning and programming later what should also happen. So we have a possibility by this method, by these activities, to have some more luck probably later. Next year is a Slovene presidency. I mean, we are very ambitious in bringing this issue also on the agenda very strongly. I mean, this is one of my tasks here to try to think with you together, how to bring the culture into the Lisbon agenda. Or maybe to say this is not possible at all. I mean, this is, there are two different worlds, or even more different worlds, and this doesn't make sense. But the Slovenian president would like strongly to go there, or to follow the line of the Troika, also now the Portuguese activities, into this direction, and hopefully also bring some concrete results that the European Council, the Spring Council, will make some conclusions in that. So political conclusions that can be then taken or brought in action.
Okay. Can I make a practical suggestion, given that we seem to have some commonality around there maybe being a list we could develop, and maybe we could use that to start tomorrow morning's 9:30 session. Those of you who, I'm going to co-opt you, Ivor and over here, I'm afraid I don't know your name, am I right? If you and others would like to talk to myself and Andre about aspects you think should be in such a list, then let's at least think about whether that could be a starting point for where we're going to go tomorrow, because we're going to be talking about education and skills and entrepreneurship and a lot of cross-cutting themes, and it seems to me that they need to resonate with anything we're going to say. well, Andre is going to say, to the great mighty beasts of the EU in the afternoon tomorrow. Can I ask you to come and see us, say hello, and we'll have a drink or something? Can I say thank you very much to you for your contributions? Thank you to Thomas for his contribution, also for standing for about 2 hours. I apologise for making you stand there in a spotlight on your own for 2 hours. And to the inimitable Andre Horvat on my left-hand side. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 sharp, if we can, please. Thank you very much for your work today.